Hey, Tipo here. Ready for some fun English? Let's go.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to Podcast and Chill on the Learn English podcast channel.
I'm Leo, your fun guy.
And I'm Gwen, here to keep Leo in check.
All right, real talk. Have you ever listened to native speakers and thought, what on earth are they saying?
I know that feeling. 1 second it's all, how are you? And the next, it's just a blur of sounds that make no sense.
That's because native speakers don't just speak fast.
They connect words, use weird expressions, and squish sounds together like a sandwich.
That's so frustrating, right? But no worries, because we're here to help you tackle that problem.
How do we do that, Leo?
Easy. If you want to understand natives, you've got to start sounding like them.
I know that sounds exciting and a little scary, but the 7 tips we're about to share will make it a breeze.
And by the end, you'll be chatting like a pro.
Are you ready? Let's do this.
So, what's the first tip we've got?
The first thing you can do to understand native speakers is master connected speech.
Connected speech? What's that?
It's just how we naturally talk in real-life conversations.
Can you break it down for me?
Sure. Try saying, "Let me see" slowly.
Let me see.
Perfect. Now say it faster.
Let me see.
There you go. See how the sounds blend together? That's connected speech.
I get it. But why do we change the sounds?
It's actually easier to say words when they flow together naturally.
Makes sense. Got another example?
Sure. Take, "What do you think?" When you say it fast, it turns into, "What do you think?" Sounds smoother, right?
It really does.
Exactly. Nobody walks around saying, "I have to go."
Yeah, you'll hear "I gotta go" instead.
Native speakers don't have time to pronounce every single word perfectly.
So, how do you get better at this?
The best way is to shadow real-life conversations.
Shadowing. That's when you repeat what you hear, right?
Yep, and there are a few tricks to do it well.
Oh, I'm all ears.
First, pick something with clear and natural speech, like a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a TV show.
Got it. So, what do you do next?
Listen to a short sentence, pause, and then try to say it exactly the same way. Match the speed, rhythm, and even the tone.
Oh, like copying the way they say it?
Exactly. And if you want to take it up a notch, try speaking along with the audio at the same time as the speaker.
That sounds tricky.
It is at first, but it really helps train your mouth to move like a native speaker's.
That makes sense. Do I need to understand every word, though?
Not at first. Focus on how it sounds more than what it means. Understanding will come naturally over time.
So basically, listen, copy, and keep practicing?
Yep. Stick with it, and soon enough you'll sound way more natural.
All right, I'm sold. What's next?
If you want to sound like a native, you've got to throw in some idioms here and there.
I bet some of our listeners are scratching their heads right now. What exactly are idioms?
Idioms are those funny little phrases that don't mean what they actually say.
Yeah, like if someone says, it's a piece of cake, they're not handing you dessert. They just mean it's super easy.
Or if they tell you to spill the beans, they don't want you to ruin dinner.
Nope, they just want you to let a secret slip.
So, why do idioms matter?
Well, native speakers use them all the time to make conversations more fun and expressive.
Exactly. If you don't know them, keeping up with conversations can feel like putting together a puzzle with missing pieces.
Plus, idioms are tied to culture. Many come from history, stories, or just everyday life.
Like, hit the sack for going to sleep. Probably from when people actually slept on sacks of hay.
So picking up idioms helps you get a better feel for the culture too.
Sounds like a win-win, right?
Totally. And the best way to get the hang of idioms? Learn 1 or 2 a day and work them into your convos.
There are so many idioms you can slip into daily conversations. Take break the ice, for example.
That doesn't mean literally smashing ice, right?
Nope, it just means starting up a conversation. Great for making new friends.
So, if you want to step up your English, start throwing idioms into your chats.
Try sneaking one into a conversation today and see how it goes.
What else can we do to chat with native speakers like a pro?
Let's talk slang.
Oh yeah, slang is that informal language native speakers throw around all the time.
You won't find most of it in textbooks, but you'll definitely hear it everywhere.
In fact, I bet you've come across it plenty of times already. like chill for relax or cool for awesome.
We've probably dropped those words 1,000 times in our podcast.
No doubt, because slang just makes conversations sound way more natural and laid back.
And just like idioms, slang doesn't always make sense.
Oh, for sure. Sometimes I'll say, that's sick, which, by the way, has nothing to do with being sick. It just means, that's awesome.
Another thing is slang is always changing. So if you want to keep up, you've got to stay on top of the latest trends.
And where better to do that than reality shows and TikTok videos?
So true. I literally just picked up the slang ate last month on TikTok.
Ate? You mean like the past tense of eat?
Nope, it means you slay.
Hey, you just use another slang. Slay means someone does something so well, no one else can compete.
See? Language keeps evolving.
But that's what makes it fun, right?
I couldn't agree more.
All right, what else can we do to communicate better in English?
If you want to sound like a native, it's not just what you say, but how you say it.
So, what's the tip?
Here's a game changer, intonation. It's how we change our pitch when we speak.
Like when we ask a question, our voice usually goes up at the end?
Yep, that thing that makes people sound alive instead of like robots.
Sure, they play around with their tone to show meaning and emotion.
It's what makes really sound excited or sarcastic depending on how you say it.
And if you mess it up, people might get the wrong idea.
There's actually research on this. A study called Intonation as an Interface Between Language and Affect found that intonation helps express both emotions and meaning.
Oh, tell me more.
Basically, people rely on pitch changes to figure out how someone really feels.
That's why getting the hang of intonation is so important. So, how do we practice it?
Best way? Listen to native speakers and mimic how they talk.
So, just shadow what you hear, right?
Yeah. Watch movies, repeat after them, but this time, really focus on the intonation. Pay attention to how their voice goes up or down.
So you guys keep at it, and you'll master the art of intonation in no time.
The next secret to sounding more natural? Collocations.
Ooh, fancy word.
It just means words that naturally go together.
She's right. In English, some words are basically besties. Like, we say make a mistake, not do a mistake.
And before you ask why? Well, native speakers don't even think about it. These word pairs just click.
So if I say make a mistake instead of take a break, will people still understand me?
Using the wrong collocation won't confuse people, but it will sound off.
So if you want to sound natural, don't just memorize words. Learn which words stick together.
Correct.
All right, what's the best way to pick up collocations?
Read, listen, and pay attention to how words are used together.
Sounds simple enough.
Instead of overthinking every word, just remember common phrases.
And work them into your conversations.
You got it.
So, should we take a break now?
Nice try, but there are still 2 more tips to go.
Hey, worth a shot.
The next tip is contractions.
Yeah, another proof that native speakers are kinda lazy.
Well, who am I to blame? If you spell everything out, it wastes time and you sound too formal. Like, I cannot believe it. You are the best. No one talks like that.
Of course, nope. We'd say, I can't believe it, you're the best. Sounds way more natural.
Without contractions, speech sounds choppy and unnatural like a robot.
It makes you come off as serious too.
So guys, keep in mind that contractions make speech flow better.
That's why native speakers use them all the time.
So listeners, if you're not using contractions yet, start small. Instead of do not, say don't. Instead of I am, say I'm.
I'm going to the store later.
Really? Can you grab me some milk?
No, I'm just making an example.
Oh, my bad.
So, my dears, this is a challenge for today. Try speaking with contractions all day.
Bet it'll make your English sound way more natural.
All right, what's our final tip for today?
Super simple. If you want to get better at speaking, you gotta practice real-life situations.
What do you mean?
Like ordering food, asking for directions, making small talk. All the everyday stuff.
Ah, I get it. Most people focus too much on grammar.
Exactly. And that's why they freeze up in real conversations.
Don't get me wrong, grammar helps, but nothing beats real practice.
Picture this. You walk into a cafe. What do you say?
1 coffee?
Not bad, but a more natural way would be, "Can I get a coffee, please?"
Oh, that flows better.
Yep. And the more you practice, the more natural it feels.
So we should imagine ourselves in real situations and say the words out loud, like role-playing.
Pretty much. Talk to yourself, practice with a friend, just keep speaking.
All right, folks, what are you waiting for?
What's going to be your first role play scenario? Let's break down some key vocabulary we've talked about today. First, break something down. It means to divide something into smaller, more understandable parts. For example, let's break the project down into smaller tasks to make it easier to manage.
Be sold on something. It means to be convinced or really like an idea. For example, I wasn't sure about the new restaurant at first, but after trying the food, I'm sold.
Let something slip. It means to accidentally reveal a secret or information. For example, she let it slip that there's going to be a surprise party for Jake.
Get the hang of something. It means to learn how to do something well. For example, it took me a few tries, but I finally got the hang of using this new app.
Come across something. It means to find something unexpectedly. For example, I came across an interesting article while browsing the web.
Mess something up. It means to make a mistake or ruin something. For example, I accidentally deleted the file and messed up the whole project.
Keep at something. It means to continue doing something, even if it's difficult. For example, learning a new language is hard, but if you keep at it, you'll improve.
Pick up something. It means to learn something new, usually by practicing or experiencing it. For example, I picked up a few Spanish phrases while traveling in Mexico.
Work something into something. It means to add or include something into a situation or plan. For example, I'll try to work more exercise into my daily routine.
Finally, come off as. It means to seem or appear in a certain way to others. For example, she comes off as confident, but she's actually really shy.
Now let's discuss 2 questions about our topic. First question is, why do native speakers use idioms so often?
Because idioms make conversations more fun and expressive, and they're a big part of the culture.
Exactly. The second question is, what's a good way to learn slang and stay up to date with it?
Watching reality shows and TikTok videos. Slang keeps changing, so you have to hear it in real life.
Why is intonation important in English?
Because it helps express meaning and emotions, so people don't misunderstand you.
That's right. Next question. What's an easy way to learn common collocations?
Read and listen to native speakers, then notice which words often go together.
Great answers. Now, let's hear from you guys.
Drop your answers in the comments. All right, let's wrap things up with a quick review before we go.
Today we went over connected speech, idioms, slang, intonation, collocations, contractions, and real-life practice.
That's a lot, but don't freak out. Just pick one and give it a try.
Yep, small steps add up to big progress.
So next time you speak English, drop a contraction or slip in an idiom.
And most importantly, keep at it. The more you practice, the more natural you'll sound.
What are your tips?
Hit us up in the comments below.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm Leo.
And I'm Gwen.
This is Podcast and Chill. Keep going, and we'll catch you in the next episode.